The internet just witnessed a live feed so explosive. It makes every reality TV meltdown look like a polite book club discussion. Chrisean Rock went live, thinking she was about to flex, clap back, and remind everyone who's boss, but she got blindsided by none other than Lemmy Bino, who turned what should have been a casual Instagram session into a full-blown spectacle. This wasn't just drama, it was chaos with a megaphone, a social media earthquake that shook every timeline, every story, and every meme factory across the globe. Seconds in, the energy was undeniable. Words flew like fireworks at a New Year's party gone completely off script. Accusations, insults, and revelations landed harder than a boxing knockout. Fans couldn't breathe, couldn't type fast enough, couldn't look away. Every comment section became a battleground, every reaction video a viral hit in the making. Forget Kardashians throwing shade, the precision, intensity, and pure audacity on display made reality TV feuds look like toddler arguments over juice boxes. By the time the live ended, memes were already trending, Twitter was melting down, and clips were being shared worldwide. This was the kind of spectacle that could fuel 1,000 YouTube reaction videos, endless TikToks, and debates that would last for weeks. Buckle up, because the story behind this Instagram meltdown is wilder, juicier, and more savage than anything you've seen before. It all started innocently enough. Or at least that's what Chrisean Rock thought. She went live on Instagram expecting a few laughs, maybe a little clapback against trolls, and the usual attention-grabbing antics that her fans adore. But the digital gods had other plans. Waiting in the shadows were Lemmy Bino, armed with sharp tongues, precise timing, and the kind of strategy that could turn a casual live stream into a viral masterpiece. From the moment the broadcast began, viewers could sense it. This was no ordinary Instagram session. This was a battle, a spectacle, a showdown so intense that it would make every reality TV feud look like a calm Sunday brunch. Chrisean opened with her signature energy, confident, brash, and unapologetic. She was ready to dominate, to prove that her personality alone was enough to command attention. But as soon as Lemmy Bino entered the conversation, the dynamic shifted. They didn't scream. They didn't throw tantrums. They spoke with precision, choosing their words like snipers selecting targets. And every word hit. Accusations, sarcasm, and revelations flew across the live like missiles. Viewers were immediately hooked, their fingers racing to tweet, comment, and screenshot every explosive moment. The tension wasn't just in the words. It was in the pauses, the side-eyes, the subtle smirks, the micro-expressions that made it impossible to look away. Every reaction Chrisean had was instantly analyzed, debated, and memed by fans and creators alike. TikTokers clipped her lines into dramatic duets, while YouTube channels uploaded frame-by-frame breakdowns with commentary. That made the chaos feel even more intense. One viral comment summed it up: Chrisean walked in thinking she was running the show. But Lemmy Bino just rewrote the script. But the live wasn't just entertainment. It was a lesson in viral strategy. Chrisean tried to regain control, tossing out accusations and attempting verbal jabs aimed at undermining Lemmy and Bino's credibility. But the duo countered with surgical precision, turning every attack into a moment that amplified their dominance. What started as casual social media drama escalated into a masterclass of conflict management. Fans were split into camps. Some cheered Chrisean's raw energy, celebrating her audacity, while others lauded Lemmy Bino for their calm, strategic approach that left viewers in awe. The background tension made the drama even more combustible. Rumors of underlying disputes, loyalty questions, and personal grievances had been simmering for weeks, and fans had been waiting for a spark. This live was it. Every comment Chrisean made, every sidestep, every defensive retort felt like the culmination of unseen conflicts finally boiling over. And the internet loved it. Memes exploded instantly. Clips circulated so fast that it was nearly impossible to follow the live in real time without missing some key moment. Every single reaction, from casual fans to influencers, amplified the chaos. Midway through the live, the spectacle reached new heights. Chrisean, refusing to back down, started referencing private conversations and insider information. She was trying to weaponize knowledge, but Lemmy Bino anticipated every move. Calm, controlled, and ruthless, they dismantled every point she made, leaving her visibly frustrated and the audience electrified. One viral clip perfectly captured the moment: Chrisean yelling, while Lemmy Bino remained composed, staring into the camera like champions in a ring. Fans instantly dubbed it the calm versus the storm, and the caption went viral faster than the live itself. The chaos wasn't confined to Instagram. Twitter erupted. TikTok was flooded with reaction duets and remixes. YouTube exploded with commentary, breakdowns, and reaction compilations. Influencers compared the live to iconic celebrity feuds, suggesting it was more entertaining than anything Hollywood could script. This makes the Kardashians' family meltdowns look like a polite dinner. One viral tweet read, "The live had transcended social media. It had become a cultural moment." But the twist kept coming. Chrisean's attempts to regain control became more frantic. Every clapback, every emotional surge, every attempt at intimidation was met with calculated counter-strikes from Lemmy and Bino. Fans were in shock. Debate threads grew longer by the minute, and every snippet became instant viral content. The live had turned into a battleground, a chess match in fast forward, where every word mattered and every misstep could be fatal. By the end of the first hour, the scale of the chaos was clear. Chrisean's energy was unmatched, but so was her vulnerability. Lemmy and Bino's strategy had elevated them from background figures to central figures in a social media phenomenon. Reaction videos, memes, and TikTok remixes dominated timelines. Clips with dramatic music, captions like verbal KO on Instagram Live, and side-by-side comparisons of expressions went viral within minutes. Fans weren't just watching, they were analyzing, creating, and spreading content faster than the live could unfold. And just when viewers thought the live had peaked, new drama emerged. Subtle digs, unspoken tension, and implied threats turned minor arguments into headline moments. Every fan, influencer, and casual viewer had an opinion. Comment section debates grew into full-blown analysis threads. Memes multiplied exponentially. By the time the live ended, the world had witnessed a digital spectacle that set a new standard for social media showdowns. The aftershock was immediate. Public perception began to shift. Chrisean's passionate energy, while entertaining, was now framed as impulsive and reactive. Lemmy and Bino's calm, measured responses solidified their status as social media strategists. Every meme, every reaction video, every commentary clip reinforced the narrative: control beats chaos, strategy beats volume, and timing is everything in the digital arena. Fans began creating endless compilations. Side-by-side reaction videos showed every eyebrow raise, every sigh, and every carefully delivered line from Lemmy and Bino. TikTokers turned these reactions into comedic sketches, parodying Chrisean's emotional outbursts while highlighting the duo's stoic dominance. Twitter users debated endlessly: energy versus strategy, who won? Every response fueled further content, making the live one of the most dissected, memed, and replayed events in recent social media history. Even mainstream outlets took notice. Headlines screamed Chrisean Rock humiliated on Instagram Live, and Lemmy and Bino dominate viral feud. The live had become more than social media drama. It was now a pop culture phenomenon. Fans argued over strategy, influence, and dominance, while influencers created content analyzing the psychological warfare on display. Social media had officially turned a personal feud into a global spectacle, and everyone wanted in on the conversation. As the night progressed, the live's impact continued to unfold. Chrisean's attempts to recover control became increasingly frantic, her reactions more animated, and her arguments more scattered. Meanwhile, Lemmy and Bino maintained an unshakable calm, countering every claim with precision and wit. Every second was dissected, clipped, and transformed into content that spread across every platform. Fans were obsessed, influencers were profiting, and the digital world had found its latest viral benchmark. By the time the live ended, the narrative was clear. Chrisean Rock had undeniable energy, but Lemmy and Bino had mastery. Control, strategy, and timing had eclipsed volume, passion, and impulsiveness. Memes continued to circulate, reaction videos continued to accumulate views, and TikTok duets proliferated. Every platform, every comment section, every viral thread carried the echo of this live showdown, and the suspense remained. Fans speculated, influencers theorized, and the digital world waited for the next move. Would Chrisean respond? Would Lemmy and Bino strike again? One thing was certain: the live had rewritten the rules of Instagram drama, social media feuds, and viral content creation. It had become a benchmark, a cultural touchstone, and an unforgettable spectacle that would be analyzed for weeks, memes for months, and referenced for years. Memes for months, and referenced for years. The dust had barely settled, but the aftermath was undeniable. Chrisean Rock had stormed into the live with fire, but she walked out with her narrative hijacked and her energy reframed. Lemmy and Bino didn't just survive the chaos, they dominated it. Calm, precise, and calculated, they had turned what could have been a fleeting viral moment into a full-blown cultural phenomenon. Fans, influencers, and casual viewers alike were still dissecting every second, replaying the clips, and debating who had truly emerged victorious. The internet, as always, was merciless. Memes depicting Chrisean mid-yell, while Lemmy and Bino stared stoically flooded TikTok and Instagram. Twitter threads exploded with comparisons to legendary celebrity feuds, boxing matches, and even courtroom dramas. Headlines screamed, Instagram Live showdown shocks fans, and Chrisean Rock humiliated as Lemmy and Bino command the stage, it wasn't just entertainment. It was a viral masterclass. Fans debated endlessly over every eyebrow raise, every side eye, and every carefully delivered line, turning the live into a case study of social media strategy and dominance. Chrisean's energy had been undeniable, but it was raw, unfiltered, and ultimately reactive. Lemmy Bino's strategy had been surgical. They turned her every outburst into an opportunity to assert control, leaving viewers in awe of their composure. This wasn't just a fight. It was a lesson in the digital age, how to wield influence, timing, and precision to dominate any viral scenario. The live set a new benchmark. Passion alone doesn't win, mastery does. Fans continue creating content at a feverish pace. Side-by-side comparisons of Chrisean's yelling versus Lemmy Bino's calm stares became the ultimate meme template. TikTokers used dramatic music overlays, YouTubers uploaded reaction compilations, and Instagram stories dissected every interaction. Every moment, no matter how small, was content gold. The Live had become more than a digital event. It was now a cultural milestone, studied, memed, and referenced across the internet. Brands, collaborators, and influencers quickly took note. Chrisean's volatility, while entertaining, now raised questions about reliability, public image, and long-term impact. Lemmy Bino, by contrast, had solidified their status as masters of narrative control. In an era where social media power equals influence, they had just taught a masterclass in turning chaos into dominance. Every reaction, every post, every viral clip reinforced this reality. In the digital world, strategy beats raw energy every single time. Even mainstream media couldn't ignore the spectacle. Entertainment outlets recapped the Live, using language usually reserved for major political scandals or blockbuster events. Instagram Live View captivates internet, and Chrisean Rock outmaneuvered. In viral showdown dominated headlines. The Live transcended social media. It had become a global talking point. Fans dissected it, analysts studied it, and every platform buzzed with debate. The event wasn't just content. It was history in the making, yet the suspense lingered. Would Chrisean strike back? Would Lemmy Bino leverage this dominance for future clout? The digital world waited with bated breath. Each clip, each reaction, each meme fueled anticipation for the next move. The Live had transformed from a simple feud into an ongoing saga, and social media users were hooked. Every notification, every trending clip reminded fans that the story was far from over. The aftermath was also a lesson in virality. Every reaction video, meme, and Twitter thread extended the life of the Live far beyond its original broadcast. Fans weren't just watching. They were participating, creating, and amplifying the chaos. Influencers, content creators, and casual viewers all became part of the narrative. The Live wasn't just watched, it was lived, dissected, and immortalized. Chrisean Rock's passionate energy will always be remembered, but Lemmy Bino's mastery set a new standard. The clash had proven that in the arena of social media, control and strategy will always outshine raw emotion. The Live will be studied, memed, and referenced for months to come. The digital world had witnessed a spectacle that transcended platforms, redefining how viral drama is created and consumed. And as a story continues to ripple across feeds, one truth stands out: in this digital battlefield, those who remain calm, calculated, and strategic emerge victorious. Chrisean may return with energy, but the blueprint has been set, and the audience will be watching every move. If you thought that was wild, buckle up, the chaos doesn't stop here. Chrisean Rock brought the fire, Lemmy Bino brought the ice, and the internet just got a masterclass in digital dominance. This isn't over, and the drama never sleeps. Smash that like button like it owes you for every time you've been blindsided online. Drop a comment and tell us who you think came out on top. Chrisean with her explosive energy, or Lemmy Bino with their calculated precision. Share your savage memes, hot takes, and reactions, because this is the kind of content that keeps the conversation alive. Hit that subscribe button so you're front row for every viral meltdown, shocking revelation, and outrageous feud. These moments hit hard, go viral fast, and you don't want to be left behind. The digital arena is always evolving, and the next live, the next showdown, the next social media explosion is just around the corner. Remember, the memes keep coming, the reactions never stop, and viral drama is just one live stream away. Chrisean Rock versus Lemmy Bino isn't just content. It's a blueprint in strategy, composure, and digital domination. Stay tuned, stay ready, and get your notifications on, because the next chapter is always coming. This showdown, unforgettable. This spectacle, legendary. And the saga, far from over. Far from over.